Hi, and welcome to my guide. Today we're going to do the quest Monkey Madness. The quest requirements are the Grand Tree and Tree Gnome Village. There are no stats requirements, but you will need to be able to defeat a level 195 jungle demon, which uses magic and melee attacks, which can deal up to 30 damage. Also, you will need to withstand attacks of multiple monkey archers, and also various other aggressive monsters between level 80 and 170. And on Apotal, everywhere is multi-combat zone, so having 43 prayer to be able to activate protect from magic, missiles and melee is recommended. Now the only items that you actually need to complete this quest are golden bars and a ball of rules for the amount of Monkey Speak amulets that you'd wish to make during the quest. Now for the recommended items are a lot of decent food, anti-potion potions, I'm going to bring along like 5, stamina potions because we will need to run like this entire quest, I'm going to bring along like 10, and if you have 43 prayer you might also need 5 prayer potions. Also you will need some magic armor and fire spells to defeat the level 195 boss monster, but wind spells have no effect while fire spells are its weakness. You will need approximately 150 fire bolt spells or 100 fire blast spells to kill it. Also some weight reducing armor because we will need to run this entire quest. Also 2 duel rings of 8 charges should be enough, and 1 ardougne teleport. And then lastly, we will also need a weapon to kill a level 3 and multiple level 1 monsters. Now you don't need to bring everything at the start of the quest, so if you just go to the bank and deposit everything, what you need at the start of the quest is your weight reducing armor, maybe 1 stamina potion, 1 anti-potion potion, a duel ring, and then some food to pause aggressive monkey archers and various other poisonous monsters. So I'm going to bring along like 10 lobsters and 5 swordfish, and also you will need to bring your weapon to kill multiple level 1s and 1 level 3 monster. Besides from that, you don't need to have anything. So let's go to the quest start on the bottom floor, on the main floor of the Grand Tree, in the Tree Gnome Stronghold. Just climb down the ladder. Here at King Narnote, talk to him. Just skip through the dialogue. Keep pressing the spacebar and then select the first option, yes, to start the quest, and you will get a Gnome Royal Seal. And also you will see a message that you started chapter 1. Close down the sign and go to the top floor of the Grand Tree. So climb up the ladder 3 times, go a little bit north and right click on Captain Erdo and take the glider to the palm tree on the bottom of the map to go to Karamja. Then go a little bit northwest until you see a couple of yellow dots pretty much near this brown fence. Go towards it and you will see that those are level 3 monkeys. Kill one of them. When it is dead, take the monkey bones and go north and go to the shipyard, just like in the Grand Tree quest. So just keep following the river north. Just keep going north until you see a fence. Keep going north until you see a gate sign on your minimap. Go towards it and try to open this gate. The shipyard worker will stop you, just keep pressing the spacebar until he will let you enter. You don't need to open the gate again. Once you're inside, go southeast and go to the little building In this building you will find GLO Karanak. Talk to him. Keep pressing the spacebar once again. Next, we will need to return to the king, so teleport with your Ring of Dueling to the duel arena. Then run west and go to the glider, located north of Al Kharit. Just go a little bit southwest, and then just next to the gem stall you'll find Captain Dalbor. Take the glider and go to the Grand Tree. Once you're there, just go back to the bottom floor or the main floor and talk to the king. And after the conversation is over, you will see that the king will give you his orders. Once you have this, go to the second floor and then go east to the eastern wing and run towards the pub sign. In this pub you will find a gnome called Daero with a eye patch. Talk to Daero. Skip through the dialogue a little bit. He will take the orders, and then after a little second of wait we will continue the conversation. And now we will need to select every single option, so let's start with about the journey. Then the first option, what lies south of Karamja. Skip through the dialogue. Second option, how will I travel? Third option, are you coming along? Fourth option, return to the previous menu, then select the second option about the 10th squat. First option, skip through the dialogue. Who is Garkor? Then the third option, why is the 10th squat famous? Fourth option, return to the menu, then the third option, talk about Karanak. Who is he? First option. Second option. Third option. And then when you select the fourth option to return to the previous menu, you will get a fourth option that you are able to leave selected. Then select the first option, who is he? And he will now blindfold you and take you to the glider hangar. Once you're here, talk to Daero once again. Keep pressing the spacebar. Now it's time to do a hard clue scroll puzzle. So go a little bit southwest and you should find a reinstallation panel just east of a gnome glider. Now if you want to exit this hangar, just go to the southern part of this hangar and here you'll find a teleportation device. Operate it and you will be back in the gnome stronghold. Now first, operate the reinstallation panel and you will see a sliding puzzle. You will just need to solve it identically, just like how you solve level 3 hard clue scrolls by moving the sliding buttons. I will put a picture on screen how the result must look like, and I will try to explain how I usually solve these puzzles. If you really can't solve it, just exit through the teleportation device and go to Glove and pay him 200,000 GP and then he will solve this puzzle. Now, how I usually solve this puzzle is by trying to look for the sliding button of the most top left corner until you find it. When you found it, put it in that corner. When you've put that button in place, do the same with the button next to it. Alright, when you have your first two sliding buttons starting from the top left side are in the correct place, try to look for the sliding button that needs to be in the top right corner. Try to look for it, and when you found it, and try to place it diagonally of the second sliding button starting from the left side. Alright, that is one. Now we need to find the fourth button starting from the left side. There are a couple of left-sided clouds, so be sure that you found the correct one. It is a little bit pointy on the left side. When you found it, just place this button next to the button that you've just placed diagonally of the second button. Just be sure that they are next to each other. Now finally we will need to have the last one, and that needs to be the top row center button. That button needs to be next to that fourth button starting from left. Now when these three buttons are next to each other, you can move them like a train. Just go to the right side of the puzzle to make a hole, then just keep moving these clouds like a train. These three buttons need to be next to each other at all times, and you don't need to mind anything else. Just keep moving those three buttons that you've placed next to each other, and move them like a little train until you have finished the top row. Now do the same thing with the bottom row. So try to find the first button on the second row, which is mostly cloud and a faint glider. When you found it, don't mind anything, just keep moving it until it's in the correct place. Do the same with the button next to it. It is also mainly clouds, but with a tiny glider arrow. When you found it, don't mind anything, just in the correct place. And now once again for the final three, try to look for the most right button, which is mainly a cloud. Place it diagonally of the second button. Next we will need to have the fourth button, which is a big triangle, which is this one. Then just place it next to that button that you've just placed diagonally of the second one. And then lastly the center, which is in the bottom right brown, and also a faint glider, which is this one. These three are now in a little train and they need to stay together. Just make a hole on the row that they need to be in, and then just keep moving them until they are in the correct order. Alright, this is the second row completed. Third row, same thing. This button is already in the correct place. Now we just need to have two lines. I think it's this. Now we need to have the left wing of the glider. Don't mind anything, just place it in the correct place. Next, once again, the middle row, the most right button is the right side of a cloud. It is this one. Just place it next to the right wing. Next, it needs to be the left side of the cloud, which is like a little trapezium, and it also has some glider parts, so place it next to it. And then the center of the puzzle is just the glider. Also place it next to it. So those three are now next to each other. Then just keep sliding, moving them like a train, and this is the third row done. Now you can do the same method with the final two rows. Now you will need to solve the bottom left 4 sliding buttons. You will need to first place those 4 in order. So what I usually do, I find the button that needs to be in the 4th row, second from the left, and place it like somewhere in the center of the bottom row, or maybe even the 2nd row, doesn't really matter. Then next to that one needs to be the 4th row and the 1st button. So that needs to be a right side of a cloud, so it's this one. He needs to be directly right side of that 1st button, so it's kinda hard now, but he needs to be next to him. When these two are next to each other, of the 4th row, the first 2 next to each other, next you will need to have the bottom left corner button. This is a left side of a cloud, so it is this one. Also place it directly right side of the former cloud. And then lastly is the button that needs to be on the 2nd place of the bottom row. That is a right side of a cloud with a little glider. When you have found them, try to place them as close to the final button, but I can't really do it right now. So what I can do is try to already move this train. Now I need to be sure that this 2nd button of the bottom row is next to the bottom left button. So just keep moving like next to each other. I just keep moving this little train. And now the 4 buttons of the bottom left corner are done. Next, for the final part, now we just need to do the same thing, but then with the final 6. What I usually do is place the 2nd row, the right one, on the center. Then I need to find the 4th button of the 2nd row, which is the right wing. Needs to be this one. So place him next to him. When they're next to each other, I need to find the center one. So that guy needs to be next to them. So these 3 are now in the correct order. When I've done that, I will need to have that little cloud, which is this one. So I have everything in place. Just keep moving the train until everything is in the right corner, and you have completed the puzzle. Once you've done it, it isn't like the hard clue scrolls where you need to close the screen. When it's fixed, you'll see a cutscene and the gliders are ready to take off. Alright, let's go talk to Daero. Skip through the dialogue, and he will redirect you to Wadar. Talk to the gnome a little bit north of Daero. Select the first option, yes, and go to Crash Island. On Crash Island, go take a few steps southwest, and there you should find a gnome called Lumdo. Talk to him. Keep pressing the spacebar, and he really doesn't trust you. Just keep pressing the spacebar. Then go back a little bit northeast and talk to Wadar. After talking to Wadar, talk to Lumdo once again. And you still can't convince him, so talk to Wadar once again. Select the 4th option, I can't convince Lumdo. Keep pressing the spacebar, and he will now take you to Ape Atoll. But first we will see a cutscene. Alright, this is the first chapter of Monkey Madness done. You will now see the 2nd sign of the 2nd chapter. First, let's go a little bit southwest and go to the southern shore of Ape Atoll. and then just keep following the shore west until you see a rare tree sign on the southwestern corner of this island. So just pause the dungeon sign and just keep running west until you see a rare tree sign. When you see it, go north. Keep going north until you see a second rare tree sign. When you see this rare tree sign, turn on your protect from missiles and go north until you see a couple of archers. Just keep going north and they will shoot at you. After a couple of arrows that are shot, you will be put in prison. Once you're put in prison, go stand south of the jail door, but leave one square in between. Now you just need to wait for the guard to go north, and then just picklock the door and go wait in the southwestern corner. Now you just need to wait for the guards to switch places and quickly go to the northern side of the jail. Now for those that aren't so lucky, there are two guards which patrol twice each, but only one at a time. You can only escape when you see the guard on duty walks west into the northeastern room to switch places. When you see the guard run west, quickly click on the minimap to the northern side of the jail and quickly escape the jail. Alright, so here northeast of the jail, you should find a yellow dot on your minimap. Try to find Kerem and talk to him, this yellow dot. Keep pressing the spacebar. Select the first option, why not? Second option, third option, and then the fourth option. Okay, now we will need to go to Garkor. So heal up a little bit and turn on your protect from missiles and go southeast to the entrance of the temple. Then keep going south and run to the southern side of the temple. Between the two buildings, just keep running east to the eastern shore of Apatow. Now that you are between these two buildings of the temple and the throne room, go to the eastern side of the throne room and you will find a gnome called Garkor. Talk to him. Keep pressing the spacebar. Now if you are hit too much by the archers, you will be knocked out again and put back in prison. So use the same escape method. Try to escape the prison again and try to reach Garkor again on the eastern side of the throne room. After talking to Garkor, go back a little bit north between the throne room and the temple. Turn on your protect from missiles and run west. Keep running west until you see some buildings. Go run south of those buildings until you see a gate sign on your minimap or a door sign. Go to that doorway and open it. Alright, when you're inside this building, you will find that there are two colors of tiles. Be sure that you stay on the dark side of the tiles. If you step on the light ones, you will get seen and you will get automatically put back in prison. When you're put back in prison, use this same escape method and try to get back in this building. So once you're inside, go east. Keep walking on these southern tiles. Be sure to kill the level 1 spiders, these are poisonous. And on the eastern side, stay on the dark tiles, you'll find two crates that are standing on the lighter tiles. So stand east of that box on the light tiles and search it. And you'll find some monkey dentures. Say yes to take it. I'm going to take 2 monkey dentures because I will be making 2 monkey speak amulets. Once you have your monkey dentures, go search the most southeastern crate in this room. Be sure to first kill the spider so you're able to search it. Search the crate. Because the spider spawns way too fast, go stand south of the most southeastern crate. Search it. And then say yes. And you will fall into a cave and take some damage. Once you are inside this cave, go to the most northwestern corner of this cave. Just keep going northwest until you can't go any further, and you'll find a lot of crates, but you will need to search the crate south of the stalagmite in the northwestern corner. Search it, say yes, and take a monkey amulet mold. I will take a second one. If I were to die, I will have a spare one in my bank. Next, teleport to clan bars. Then run west and go through the portal in and out to reset your stats. So enter the free-for-all portal, exit, and your stats are restored again. Then go east and go to the bank. Now the items that you need to bring is your gold bar, your monkey dentures, your monkey speak amulet mold, only one, so be sure to bank the second one if you brought the second one, and then also your ball of wool. Also a new super anti-poison potion. There's something like 2 stamina potions. And then also food to pass aggressive monsters up to combat 142 in multi-combat zone. So if you have 43 prayer, you might also want to bring along 1 prayer potion. You don't really need to bring your prayer armor. Also, you can also simply bank your monkey bones. And then just bring some better food to pass these aggressive monsters. And that should be enough. Also, you don't really need your gnome royal seal, you can simply bank it. You don't need it for the rest of the quest. So once you have your 2 stamina potions, your super anti-poison potions, your 1 prayer potion, your gold bar, monkey dentures, and a ball of wool, and also a fully charged ring of dueling, rub it and go to El Carrot, run west, go to the Grand Tree and go to Diero, and he will take you to the hangar, talk to Vadar to go to Crash Island, and then talk to Lumdo to let him take you to Apetal. Alright, when you're back on Apetal, go to the combat options and be sure that your auto retaliate is turned off, and then go southwest, back to the southern shore of Apetal, and then just run west until you see a dungeon sign, which you've passed earlier. Go to that dungeon sign, and there you'll find a bamboo ladder. Climb down. And now you'll need to run all the way to the end to find Zunak. So first go east. And then run north. If you find some yellow dots on your way, be sure to use protect from melee if you can. And now just keep following this dungeon. There are no more corners. Just keep following the dungeon until the end, until you find Zunak. You don't need to mind the monsters or the traps, you just need to keep running, so be sure to drink some stamina potions and just keep on running. Don't mind the falling rocks, don't mind the spiky traps or the monsters, keep running. Alright, when you've reached the end of the tunnel, you'll find 3 gnomes, and one of them is called Zunak. Talk to him. Keep pressing the spacebar until the conversation is over. Okay, after a very long conversation, select the first option, how do I get a monkey amulet? And then just I will be back later. Alright, use your gold bar on Zunak to give it to him, then your monkey dentures, and then also your monkey amulet mold. Use it on Zunak. He will talk some more, and he will give you back your amulet mold and also an enchanted bar. If you've brought 2 monkey dentures and golden bars and also 2 balls of wool, just drop your enchanted bar. Talk to him again and say that you've lost your monkey speak amulet. Then he will say that you will need to bring the materials once again and just use your gold bar again, your monkey dentures, your amulet mold. Keep pressing the spacebar and he will give it back to you, an enchanted bar. Take your dropped enchanted bar from the ground, and now we will need to go to Apital village once again. Now if you still have enough food, stamina potions, prayer potions and anti-potion potions, and if you also still have enough food to pass aggressive monsters of combat 167 in multi-combat zone, go through the dungeon again What you also can do is just simply teleport with your ring of dueling to the duel arena, then run to the Grand Tree via the glider, restock on your potions and your food, go back to Apetal, be sure that you bring along your bars and balls of wool, and then just return to Apetal. Or you can simply run all the way back. I will see you back when on the surface of Apetal. Alright, when you're back on the surface of Apetal, go back to the southern shore, go further west, and go to the southwestern corner of Apetal and go back to that rare tree sign. From there go north until you see another rare tree sign. When you see that rare tree sign, run north, protect from missiles, activate it, and wait until you are put in prison. Turn off your protect from missiles, go stand 1 square between the gate or the jail door. Just ignore the tense squat. Now just wait for the guard to go north. Alright, when the guard goes north, try to picklock the door. Since it's his first time going north, he will go back south, so quickly go to the southwestern corner and wait for the guard to go back north so that he can then go west to the northwestern room so he can switch duty with the other guard. Just wait patiently. Maybe do some hiding behind the... Alright, when he goes to the northwestern room, quickly click north of the jail, go to Cram. What we will now need to do is enter the temple. So turn on protect from missiles, enter the temple via the western entrance, turn on protect from melee, and go to the northern side. On the north side you will find the gorilla statue. Pray at it and then go south. Keep going south and then you'll find a ladder. Climb up that bamboo ladder to the second floor, and this is pretty much a quick save note for you. Stupid spider. Alright, now be sure that you have 43 prayer. If you don't have 43 prayer, be sure that you heal up to your full health and then go to the eastern side of the second floor, and there you'll find a ladder. Climb down the ladder and you'll find a trapdoor next to you. Quickly open that trapdoor and climb down, then go north after this fade out. Then quickly go north and you'll find a fire. Go stand south of that fire to the most eastern part. Go stand as far east as you can, so none of the zombies can attack you. Alright, use your fire on the wall of flame. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't. And you will make a monkey speak amulet. Use your second enchanted bar on it to make another one. Go back to the eastern wall so they can't attack you. Next, use your balls of wool on the monkey speak amulet and then equip it. Next, go back up the ladder the same way you came through, so turn on your protect from melee. Climb up the rope, then climb up the bamboo ladder because you can't go through these monkey guards. Then just go back to the southern ladder, climb down that ladder to the main floor, then go north, go back to the statue to recharge your prayer points, and then just go back to Karam, north of the jail. So turn on protect from missiles when you're outside, turn it back off, and north of the jail. Once you're north of the jail, just keep going west. Just keep going west until you see another big building. Enter this building via the hole in the wall on the northern wall, and in this northwestern corner you'll find a small corridor. A little bit south of this corridor you'll find a banana garden, and next to it a house. In the house and in the garden you'll find two NPCs, the child and the aunt. The monkey child constantly stays in the banana garden, let's say, and the aunt loops between the house and the garden. You will need to wait for the monkey aunt to leave the garden. When it has left the garden, search the banana tree so that you have 5 bananas in your inventory. And while the aunt is away, talk to the monkey child. When the conversation is over and the aunt is about to get back inside of the garden, quickly go back to the corridor and wait for the aunt to leave the garden again. So when the aunt actually left her property of the banana garden, already prepare to talk to the monkey child. Just wait for her to walk more south. When she does, talk to the monkey child for the second time. Then select the fourth option, well, I am your monkey's uncle. Then talk to it again. So then select the second option, how many bananas does your aunt want? And when you see that the aunt is already on the western side of inside of the house, return to the corridor. because in the next part she will be able to look inside of the garden, she will spot you, and then you will be put in prison. If you're put in prison, just use the same escape method and try again. So now you just need to wait for the aunt to leave the garden once again. Alright, in the next step, Aunt will walk more south, prepare to talk to the monkey child, and when she does talk to it, then you will give the monkey 5 bananas, talk to the monkey child again, and you will need to wait for the aunt to give the child its toy. So you will need to wait one more loop for the aunt to give the child its toy. Alright, when she's standing south of the garden, prepare to talk to the monkey child when she's walking south. Alright, talk to the monkey child, and he will have the talisman. When you have the monkey talisman, go to your ring of dueling and teleport to Clan Wars to reset your stats and go to the bank. So go back to the free-for-all portal. Alright, get through, then go a little bit northeast to the bank. And let's prepare for the next part. If you would lose your monkey talisman, you can get it back from the monkey child, but first he will cry and you will have to wait between 5 and 10 minutes before he gets a new toy that he will borrow you. I think you don't have to be logged in for those 5 to 10 minutes. So now let's prepare for the next part. So here at the bank, be sure to bring your monkey talisman. Also bring along your monkey bones, something like 2 stamina potions, a duel ring, and then some food to get through that same dungeon to reach Zunak. So you don't need your Mamulet mold. Also you can bank your second Monkey Speak amulet, but you will need to have your original one. And maybe your glory or your amulet that you've used at the start of the quest. If you have 43 prayer, bring along 1 prayer potion, and also you need to bring along 1 anti-poison potion. And besides that, maybe some food. So be sure that you bring along your monkey bones and your monkey talisman, and let's go back to Apatol by teleporting to the duel arena, running to the glider, and then just talking to Diero again, Wadar, and then Lumdo. I will see you back on Apatol. Alright, back on Apatol, run a bit southwest to the southern shore once again, And then just keep running west until you see a dungeon sign. Climb down that bamboo ladder and go back all the way to Zunok. Drink a stamina potion and use protect from melee, and then just go all the way back to Zunok. Alright, when you've reached the very end of the dungeon, use your monkey talisman on Zunok, then use your monkey bones on Zunok. Excellent. Wait 2 seconds, click to continue, and he should give you a monkey grigri after this cutscene. And you'll now get a new sign, Monkey Madness Chapter 3, and you'll also have a Monkey Grigri in your inventory. Alright, let's go back to Clan Wars to restore our stats and our run energy. Alright, then go to the bank, and now you don't need any heavy armor anymore, so be sure that you only have your weight reducing armor. What you do need for this part is maybe 2 stamina potions, your monkey speak amulet, your monkey grigri, 1 ardougne teleportation method, and like during this entire quest you also need to bring along your duel ring. Besides from that, you don't really need to have any food anymore, but just to be sure I'm going to bring 5 swordfish. Besides from that, use a duel ring charge to go to the duel arena and return to Apetal. back here in the Grand Tree, I forgot to deposit my weapon. So just to have some less weight, I'm also going to deposit all my weapons. And now just go to Apetal. Because you have a Monkey Grigri which can transform you into a monkey, nothing on Apetal will be aggressive on you, so you don't actually need to have any weapons or armor anymore. Just go to Daero, yes, Hanger please. Alright, back on Apetal, equip your Monkey Grigri and go to the gate. So just go northwest. You don't need to follow this southern shore anymore until you see the rare tree sign in the southwestern corner. Just follow the hill northwest, because all the poisonous creatures like snakes and scorpions will not attack you. So just keep running northwest. Be sure to drink a stamina potion. Just keep running north. You will see that the archers are unaggressive anymore. Just open the bamboo gate. After passing through the gate, head east and go to Sergeant Garkor, east of the throne room of Awawogi, south of the temple. So just go all the way east. Nothing is aggressive because you're a fellow monkey. Just keep going to the throne room. Just be sure that you pass these elder guards manually and talk to Garkor. Skip through the dialogue. Then we must talk to the Southern Elder Guard, which is the guard to let you pass to Awawogi. Talk to him. And he will redirect you to the monkey captain, Kruk. So go a little bit south of the Elder Guard and now run west. Kruk is located all the way west, on the western side of this island. So just keep going west, go all the way back to the gate, and on top of the gate we will find Kruk. Just keep going west. Here back at the gate, go a little bit west and click on this western hill where you see the archers. Click on it and let your character run on this hill. Alright, on the north side of this hill you'll find a bamboo ladder. Climb it. Then go on your minimap, click east and let your character cross the bridge and climb down this bamboo ladder to the eastern hill, and here you'll find more monkey archers, and there's one bigger monkey. This is Kruk. Talk to him. Skip through the dialogue and he will take you to Awawogi. Once you're inside, talk to the monkey on the throne. Just keep skipping through the dialogue, and when the conversation is over, teleport to Ardougne. Once you're in Ardougne, go west and go to the Ardougne Zoo. Just keep going west. The entrance of the Ardougne Zoo is just west of the general store. Follow the path south, and a little bit north of the quest sign and west of the bridge you'll find a monkey minder. Hold your monkey Grigri and talk to the monkey minder. Just skip through the conversation and he will put you in the monkey cage. Be sure that you have equipped your monkey speak amulet and try to find a monkey that has a talk to option and talk to it. Skip through the conversation until he is in your inventory. Next, unequip your monkey Grigri and talk to any of the monkey minders and he will let you out. Alright, now we will need to run to the Grand Tree, so run northwest. We can't use any teleportation methods, and that includes spirit trees to the Grand Tree. Else the monkey will disappear from our inventory and we will need to get him back in the Ardougne Zoo. So do not use any teleports, including spirit trees, and run simply northwest to the Grand Tree. And in the Grand Tree we're going to prepare for the boss fight. Once here in the gnome stronghold, just keep going north and go to the Grand Tree and go to the Grand Tree bank to prepare the boss fight. Now what you also can do with this monkey in your inventory is use a couple of bananas on it until he will give you a medium clue scroll. He has a chance of giving a medium clue scroll if you give him a banana. Therefore, I'm going to bring along my magic armor, magical amulets, 150 fire bolt spells, 1 stamina potion, my monkey Grigri, my monkey speak amulet, the actual monkey, and then a full inventory of good food. You don't need your anti-poison anymore because nothing on Apatol will attack you. And if you don't have 47 prayer, you will need to have a lot of good food like anglerfish or sharks. So wear your magical armor. If you have 37 prayer, be sure that you bring along like 2 prayer potions. And besides from food, armor, weapon, prayer potions, 1 stamina potion, your monkey Grigri, monkey speak amulet, I don't think we will need anything else. So let's return to Apatol by talking to Dayero, Vadar, and Lamdo. And now equip your monkey Grigri, drink a stamina potion dose, and run all the way to the king on the northeastern side of Apatol. I will see you back when I reach the throne room. Alright, when you're back here on the most eastern building, talk to the Elder Guard. He will let you pass to enter the throne room, then talk to Awawagi. You will give him the monkey, and he will agree to your alliance. Next, go back south, talk to the Elder Guard to exit the throne room, then talk to Garkor just a little bit east of you. Just skip through the dialogue and he will give you a cutscene and also a sigil. Alright, the final part, the final battle. Talk to Garkor once again and he will give you a sigil. After this conversation is over, when you're ready, you will need to wear the 10th squad sigil and fight the Comet 195. I'm going to go south of the monkey graveyard, so I'm going to go all the way south until I see a bridge. Climb that bamboo ladder, and here are no monkeys that will capture me, so I can safely unequip my monkey Grigri, turn into a human, equip my staff, autocast my firebolt, equip my glory, and when you think you're prepared to fight the Comet 195 demon, which uses magic and melee and can hit up to 30s, be sure that you turn on Protect from Magic, have a couple of prayer potions and wear your 10th squad sigil, and then select yes to teleport. If you don't turn on your Protect from Magic before equipping the sigil, the demon will hit once or twice with his magic full power on you, and if you don't have higher than 60 hit points, he will definitely kill you. If you don't have 37 prayer and you are here at the boss room, quickly run east. Quickly run east until you see a bridge. Cross this bridge and you will be safe from the jungle demon's attack. Now you just need to wait until the gnomes have damaged the jungle demon until, like, let's say 1/5 of its health is left. So let's go a little bit west, but be sure to stay away from these floor spike traps and lure the demon to the southwestern corner so that all the gnomes can attack the jungle demon, so that the gnomes can do the full damages on him. Also, here's a trapdoor if you want to escape and you don't have a teleportation method out of here, but we all have our duel rings. Now this is the method how to kill it without 37 magic. Just wait until the demon has like 1/5 of its health left, then do the final damages and kill the demon. But you will need to do the final blow to the jungle demon. If a gnome does the final damage, the jungle demon will regenerate and you will have to do the fight all over again. So be sure that you go back to the boss room, let's say, and fight the jungle demon for its final blows. If you just have a 37 prayer, just use Protect from Magic and he will do no damage, unless you stand next to him and then he can use his melee. Alright, when you've done the final blow of the Jingle Demon's death, you'll see that the pointing marker has now gone to a gnome. Try to go to that gnome and talk to him. Talk to Garkor. Skip through the conversation, and now you'll find that the pointing arrow is now pointing to Zunok. Talk to him and he will teleport you to the northwestern side of Apatol. So be sure that you hold your monkey Grigri as fast as possible so nothing will attack you. And let's use a duel ring to go to duel arena. Then simply take the gnome glider to go to the Grand Tree, talk to the king and complete our quest. Now before I'm going to complete this quest, I'm first going to bank my heavy armor, and I'm also going to bring some cash to explore the Apatol shops. To explore these shops you will need your Monkey Grigri, your Monkey Speak amulet, 1 stamina potion dose and a couple of coins. I'm going to bring along my weight reducing armor. You don't need your 10th squad sigil anymore, you can drop it. Now if you were to die during the boss fight and you lost your 10th squad sigil, you'll have to go to Zunok and talk to one of the gnomes that are mining there. So you have to go through this entire Apatol dungeon until the end, and one of those 2 workers next to Zunok will give you your 10th squad sigil again. So let's go finish this quest off. Climb down the ladder, talk to King Nardot, skip through the conversation a little bit, and congratulations, you've completed Monkey Madness. You are awarded with 3 quest points, 10,000 GP and 3 cut diamonds. Just ignore that, just climb up the ladder, and to get some extra reward, go to the eastern wing of the 2nd floor of the Grand Tree and go to Daero. To return to Daero, you must need to complete Daero's training. So if you simply talk to him, and he will ask you to do his training. Now you have 2 options. Focus on increase strength and stamina. If you choose that option, you will get 35,000 experience in strength and hit points, and also 20,000 experience in attack and defense. If you choose the second option, to improving attack and defense techniques, it's just vice versa. 35k in attack and defense and 20k in strength and hit points. After you select one of these 2 options, or if you don't want the 20,000 defense experience, you actually can go back to Apatol. Alright, just skip through the dialogue. Well, just ignore this dialogue, and you will gain a lot of experience. Then just right click Daero, travel to Apatol, and I'm going back to Apatol to explore the shops there. Alright, I just ran back to Apatol village. The first shop that you can see is just a regular general store owned by Ifaba. If you trade him, it's just regular stuff. Nothing too important. A little bit more east in this alleyway, you'll find the magic shop owned by Tutap. And here you will able to buy monkey dentures for 10 GP each and monkey talismans for 1000 each. I now suggest to buy 3 extra monkey talismans, because for the recipe for disaster freeing Awawogi, we will need to have a zombie talisman, a guard, and a ninja. Aside from that, you can also buy some runes here. Next, a little bit north of the rune shop, you will find a scimitar smith called Daga. If you trade him, you'll be able to buy a couple of scimitars, including dragon, but this will cost 100,000 each. And then the final shop is a little bit northeast, west of the temple. Here you'll find a food shop owned by Solihip. If you trade him, you'll be able to buy monkey nuts, bananas, banana stews, and monkey bars. The monkey bars and the monkey nuts are used as a payment for spirit trees in the farming skill. Now also, do not drop your monkey speak amulet and your monkey grigri, because you will need to use it during the recipe for disaster freeing Awawogi quest. Just store it in your bank, and if you're an ultimate, do this recipe for disaster part immediately after this quest. Just bank it for now, do not drop ever your monkey grigris and the monkey peak amulet, else you will have to pretty much complete this quest all over again to get these back. And then this was my guide how to complete Monkey Madness quest. Hopefully it helped. Subscribe, rate and comment. Okay, thanks, bye.